Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, SalvationsElite. We're back with another video, guys. And man, another learn from the pros on the channel today, talking about hardpoint on Gridlock. Sometimes it's a pretty tough map, and I'm excited to talk about it. The next few weeks, I should have a lot of time to make videos. So, you know, keep a lookout for these videos. They're going to be coming in hot the next few weeks. The community tournament is on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be live streaming on the YouTube channel, and we'll have a Bravo channel probably on Twitch to you know, make everything come together. But I'm excited to talk about this match, so let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into it. So most of the examples of learning from the pros will be coming from EU, since it's Clay's perspective, obviously. So let's just finally get into this video. So for those of you newer players, man, hardpoint can be pretty tough. I know for me in the past, hardpoint can feel like absolute mayhem. Like, you have no idea what's going on, or it's just coming at you so fast. You're trying to react, you're trying to predict, you're trying to get in the right positions, but you just, you know, you can't comprehend it all at the same time. At least for me, it was really important to start understanding kind of the bigger picture of a hard point, and that all started for me when I started understanding the roles. I think I'll probably do like a basics of hardpoint video in the next maybe week or two, and kind of talking more about this. But basically, you know, hardpoint's an ever-flowing game, and for those of you experienced players, you guys obviously know that. But at the end of the day, hardpoint is ever-flowing, always changing. There are roles for players to play and styles of play that players are very accustomed to and used to doing. There's always things that players have to do, and sometimes have to fill in for other players depending on how often they're dying, situational, time left on the clock, things like that that change the roles of players. And then probably the best way to like visualize that in a sport analogy is probably like playing a zone defense in basketball, where you're ebbing and flowing with the offense at the same time. Hardpoint's kind of the same way, man. You got to react and predict, and sometimes you're on offense, sometimes you're on defense, and that's kind of the same thing with basketball. So, man, that was, you know, maybe not the normal type of comparison, but that's kind of how I saw it going on, and that helped me kind of prepare this hard point. So since we're looking from EU's perspective, most of this is going to be kind of about EU's play, and just kind of, you know, what we observe from their perspective and what we can take away from that. So right off the break, EU has a great first hill. I mean, they have a great game throughout this match because they dominate basically the whole time. But I just want to look at this one real quick because they just have such a great break. So what we need to pay attention to is how they split here at the hill. They have two guys on each side of the truck, and then a third kind of, you know, lingering between both. Clay is sitting on top of those boxes, watching that right side, giving himself a different angle, different than his teammates, and that allowed them to really dominate that first hill. And then once they dominate that hill, once they get control of that hill, they push through the map to take spawns and set themselves up for the next hill. They do an awesome job here at the beginning. Pay attention to how they communicate and how they set up, and then how they communicate their push together, and then their rotation through spawn, pick up the spawns, and set themselves up in amazing position for the next hill. So let's watch that right now.
Yo, stop that,
be careful
Yo,
of this
now?
left heady press. Don't worry about my game, Al. Back weak. Not one.
Van. Car.
3. Push to it. Let's go.
Left side weak. Nice.
Push it on. Yeah, let's go.
Push a hole.
I spawned here still.
Top bridge. Top bridge.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Top bridge.
I'm
stuck here.
I'm flanking the bridge.
Push me. Push me. No, top bridge. Top bridge. Top two pushing you.
I'm absolute.
Big one. I spawned back here. Split.
But yeah, so as you guys can see, man, they play so well together as a team, and they just absolutely dominate that first hill, and then they're in an amazing position for the second hill. So the next thing I want to talk about is just a few seconds ahead, and Clay does a good job off spawn of pushing towards the rotation, setting up on that sushi hill, and giving his team the callouts they need, and having the right communication as a squad, and then as Clay to be able to play that side the right way to allow his team to lock down that right side and then lock down the upcoming hill. So what we need to pay attention to is how early Clay is rotating. He's actually rotating basically right after he dies there in that spawn, and once he spawns up, he's immediately going to the next hill, and there's still 30 seconds left on that middle hill. I mean, obviously he knows LG's tendencies, and he knows he's just played this map so many times already that he knows, you know, that's important to do that early and lock down these spawns and maintain these spawns. He's able to do that because they already have control of that middle hill. They have spawns, and they already have a little bit of a lead. So, but again, good call on EU and Clay's part to make this happen. And so let's watch this right now, how it goes down.
I'm holding left. I'm
Made him. He's one shot in the left corner.
They're front on me already, guys.
Die in one shot.
In front of new or?
Yeah, front of new.
Two more.
One's on me, front of new.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Johnson sushi.
He's killing me, dude.
Good shout.
Nice shit.
One more front.
Alex, stay low.
In sushi, one in sushi.
Oh.
Nick, I got him.
Nice, good job.
I'm holding it back. I'm holding it back. I get a
One
line.
front. John, one top broken, one
doing-
ice cream. One top broken, one ice cream.
So again, really great communication from Clay once again, and he does a great job of handling John, picking up that next guy in Sushi, and then communicating where the rest of these guys are, so giving his team a good idea of what's coming, and they're able to do a great job of holding that hill and getting a big lead off the beginning of the game. So let's skip forward just a little bit to the Showers hill, where EU doesn't have control of the hill actually. LG had a good rotation, they rotated early, they got control of the hill, and they were able to defend that first push from United. So now EU, most of them are spawning back up, and they have one guy in mid, kind of putting a little bit of pressure on that side door in Showers. Again, EU does a fantastic job here. That guy in the middle, I'm actually not sure who it was, but that guy, whoever was in the middle at the side door of Middle Street, did an amazing job of toying with LG just long enough to distract them and give his teammates time to push the front of the hill. I want you guys to pay attention real closely to how EU is able to bait and trade and, you know, trade these kills really well at tree inside of Showers. And I mean, that's what allows them to be able to pick up this hill and get this time and lock it down once again. And man, they just keep playing, they just keep making good play after good play. So let's just watch that right here.
Soap, three soap, three soap.
They all got. I think they're our side.
Yeah, they are. Small.
I didn't see anything.
God damn, dude.
I went back
Small
there.
depth. Check,
back
check,
door.
check, go.
He's dead.
Two in hill, both weak.
I'm weak.
I won. One more left corner. Right corner.
Got him.
Nice.
Spawn close.
Pinch pressing.
More one shot on me.
I'm stunning through.
Pause it. Super weak.
They're there, they're soap. I stunned them. I stunned two. I stunned two.
Nice, good up. I'm looking.
I'm gonna help you here.
I spawned back right.
So again, they just pinch so well and they play so well together as a team there. Retake the hill, give themselves an awesome chance at the next hill. And that's the thing though, is like if you can get time on that Showers hill while still holding those spawns at the back of the map behind Broken in Courtyard, then you're going to be in pretty good shape moving forward into the next hill, and that's so important. So let's move forward again to another awesome example of how Eunited is able to retake a hill and, you know, use the specialists to their advantage and then push again for spawns. Again, this is going to be back on Middle Hill a little bit later in the game, and EU is already up huge in this one, but in this case, man, EU, I mean, okay, Pristini has his grab slam and Clay and him communicate together. They don't have much map control right now. They basically just all got killed in the hill, so they have basically no map control. And they're like, yo, like, I got grab slam, I'm gonna use it, watch me. So Pristini grapples in there, uses grab slam, while Clay is watching that left side, because that's basically the side where Pristini would be most exposed to. So really, really great play there from Clay to be able to watch that side, watch his most exposed angle, pick off a player while he's watching him, and then Pristini grab slams, which kills the second guy in the hill, and then immediately EU is going to say, yo, let's go. And so they push again through the middle of the map, which they did last time at the middle of the map, and they're able to once again flip the spawns, play together, and it gets them a ton of time on the next hill as well. So amazing plays from EU, and that's the type of plays you have to make as a team to be successful in hardpoint and really be that great. So let's just watch the clip again real quick. I know you guys have just been watching it, but let's just watch it again, check it out, let's go.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I got one in hill, there's two more.
Go left, maybe. We should try and start pushing
Watch
left.
over me. I'm gonna grapple and grab spike.
Alright, go.
Fish dead. I only got one. There's only one on hill.
Two on hill. Two on hill. Hold wall, one shot.
Got the side on the table.
I'm in front with you.
Yeah, let's go.
Top bridge.
Bus
stop on me.
Alright, I'm coming.
Look at top ridge.
Coming back instead.
No, Matt, that bus stop.
I'm in post, I'm in post. One in the back still, right? He's
Yeah,
back, bust up.
Bust up dead. Bust up dead.
I'm 10%.
So the final clip we're going to look at is pretty late in the game here. I mean, EU is basically dominated. They're already got an upper hand in this one. LG is basically got no hope. They're down by like 160 points. But in this case, LG does a good job of pushing through the spawns and actually be able to flip these spawns, even though EU still has a lot of players on this side of the map. So when you're on this Sushi Hill, you got to watch out for this. So let's watch the clip first, and then let's talk about it.
Bro. I gotta go back there. Somebody gotta get time.
On a bridge, absolute.
Give it up, bro.
That's one all the way out, that's one all the way out.
The back,
back side. Two
Piper.
side, one side, there's two.
Piper, weak dead. No one front.
They're both on top deep. Oh no!
So you can kind of see the setup right here on Clay's mini map, but it's not ideal. But basically, they got a guy at the back of the spawns anchoring. They got one pushed up in mid. You know, Clay's and Hills, so they're kind of all over the place in this side of the map. But the issue is they somehow let somebody slip through the back and into the back of the spawn. So they went through those courtyards on the right side of the map behind showers and flipped through that back of the spawn. They get 1 kill, and that spawns Eunited out, which allows for LG to put a lot of pressure on this hill and actually retake it. So it's important for you guys to know that when you're trying to break this hill, that could be a very effective way to break the hill, especially if you know that they don't usually keep a really deep anchor. They have somebody a little bit more shallow. And in that case, you might be able to flip those spawns pretty quickly on this hill and give yourself an advantage right off the rip. So guys, that's all we got for this one on Gridlock United LG. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I really appreciate all the support around the channel. Again, the community tournament is on Saturday. I can't wait for it. And we're getting the rosters ready today. I'll post about that on Twitter. Probably post it in Discord as well. So of course I'm excited for that. As always, guys, I really do appreciate the support. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Share it if you guys really enjoy it. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, and I want to do this long term, and I cannot do that without you guys. But as always, guys, I'm your boy SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out. Another one, another one, window. He ran out to plat. What? Nice. One in hill. Let's push it. Push.